Okay guys, here's a little video that I'm gonna post. This is a truck that came to me. It already had a system, a lot of stuff had already been cut, a lot of holes drilled, all this kind of stuff. But this is gonna consist of, I'm gonna show you a trick on building consoles. Everybody shows you consoles that they've built, but they don't show you how they started. I'm fixing to show you how I do it. But first, I just want people to kind of know what I do and how I do. I don't use that aluminum wire shit. All the wire that I use is 100% copper, oxygen free. And this is how I do what I do. Everything is mounted, bolted down, even the fuse holder. When I got this truck, the fuse holder was just tie wrapped right here. And as you follow that wire, you can see right down there that white shit. That white shit is something that they used to fill the hole where the clutch went, because they knocked out a 2-inch grommet and then lost it. So it wasn't even in the truck. I had to pick a lot of that shit out and use a piece of ABS that I drilled out with a hole saw. I'll show you, see if I can show you this. You can't see it. But I had to put that in the hole to cover up what they did. Replaced all 4 speakers in the truck with 5x7s. And right here I pulled the seat out. This was already chopped out of the back from the previous owner. And what I did is I made me a board, man, that is really hard to see. And I mounted me an amp back there. But the amp is mounted, it's stout, it's not going anywhere. Flip up the seats, you don't even know the amp is there. On the console, the way we do the console is, or the way I do it is, you got to come up with a plan, but you got to have boundaries first. And what I do, here's my wire for the base. This is my side piece, and this is going to be kind of tough to show people. Let me do this. Wow, I can't get that to stay. I'm trying to get this to stay because it just falls. Like I say, it was a truck that the guy got. So I'm going to put it over to this side, walk back around the side of the driver's side of the truck, and show you this. Alright. Okay. This is what I did. It's just cardboard. 2x4s. And I kind of make it how I want. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you can see where the armrest was right here. And I just make that console, I just do whatever shape I want, and I make that. And you can see how I've got it up against the dash. Now I got a great big gap between my cardboard and my floor right there. It's because it's hard for me to hold this. You can see now how that kind of fits. The hump right there is a little high, so I'll fill that at the bottom, and I'll fill it in where I have to fill it in. But that right there gives me my boundaries. And what I'm gonna do is take this out of the truck, go into the garage, and lay it out, and I'll kind of show you what I do from here. I know that the pattern I made is my boundaries. I know that. So, there's my pattern laid out. I know that I can't come any higher than this, because if I do, I'm going to hit my dash, or it's going to be too close. So, I'll take this piece of cardboard and I'll put it something like that. Now I know that, just look at the outside of that. Don't pay no attention to the inside ribs or that extra long piece. Tell you what, we'll do this. Let's just cut this piece so you can see better. Now, The outside edge is what we're looking at. I will build my console however wide to fit between those seats to that diagram right there. Once I get that, I'll figure out how much airspace I have inside that, and I'll calculate it and make sure I got enough. But that's where a console starts for me. So maybe this will help you guys, and move on to the next one or the next part as soon as I get that done. Thanks for watching, guys.